Right now, there's a woman named Amanda pulling out $12,000 in loans to come visit Europe this summer.
Damn!
Yes, to nobody's surprise, Americans are in massive debt, and they get a lot of that debt going on vacations or holidays, specifically to Europe. I don't know. Don't look at me, you guys. I've never done this before, and usually these type of people that make horrible financial decisions are also probably the ones that give Americans a really bad name. But today we got a ton of them. I came across one video. I was like, we have to cover this on the channel. It is perfect in all of the worst ways. So I'm not going to drag this out any longer. Let's hop into it.
How much in bad debt do you have? Bad debt, not mortgage.
Probably around 60,000.
70?
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not realize it had gotten up to 7.
It's so bad she doesn't even know how much debt she's in. She's off by $10,000. This is Caleb Hammer, by the way, you guys. I don't know if anyone has never seen this before. This is like my dirty secret YouTube channel that I like watching. It's completely ridiculous, but it's like a financial audit, and he's just an asshole to everybody that comes on. They agree to it though, so don't feel bad for them. Let's keep going.
But I'm also going on a trip to Italy next month.
How? You spent
$70,000 in
more
debt.
than you brought in. Like double. That's not a cheap trip.
No, not at all. I paid about $1,500 towards it already.
How much more do you have to put towards it?
Well, not anything else. I've already
Fuck
paid
it.
for...
You're gonna eat food while you're there.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You're gonna get transportation while you're there. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Lies?
I'm putting aside
She said $1,500 more to spend. I wonder how much she's already spent.
about $500 for it. No,
Is it
but
really providing a return on investment? I don't think so.
no, but it returns on memories.
You'll have plenty of more times for memories. In fact, you could have better and more memories if you do not have 50, 60, 70,000 hours of bad debt ballooning 30% interest.
Jesus Christ. Somebody says, how do you go to Italy for 2K? Yeah, she ain't going to Italy for 2K. She is spending way more than that. Somebody else says, how do people get this much in debt? I feel like my credit is pretty good, but I can't afford anything close to this. It's just that, like, I'm going to do it now and then just not even think about it. Like, oh, she's got another one right here.
Are you in Italy?
About a week. From
How much clothes do you need for a fucking week?
for, you know, Instagram
You
pictures.
didn't have
and-
clothes.
Instagram pictures.
Fuck your Instagram. I don't care. You can't wear that to Italy.
I mean, I could probably wear this, but I need shoes to walk around in.
You
I
didn't
know-
have shoes to walk in.
not comfortable shoes to walk in.
Why the fuck wouldn't you?
I don't know.
What are you,
She's probably not doing too much walking.
dumb? So you don't have shoes to walk in?
Not like cute, comfortable ones with,
Why?
for clothes.
Do you not walk?
Not that much in my office job.
You don't walk in life?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I have tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes. There you go.
But I gotta get something that matches the outfits.
Jesus Christ.
To look right. You go on Pinterest, you see all the cute pictures and the outfits, inspiration. Want to be that?
Yeah, why don't you post a picture on Pinterest of your 70,000 hours in bad high interest debt?
Jesus Christ. Honestly, it's just embarrassing. Because then she is going to get her shoes and her outfits, and she's going to go to Italy and act like a complete buffoon. And everyone's going to be like, look, there's the dumb American. Jesus Christ.
If you're gonna be sad, you might as well be sad in Paris.
Adult money is wild. 1 minute you're complaining about the price of eggs. The next minute you're buying a flight to Europe. All right, that's not too bad debt, but still. Like, get your money right before you start going and traveling everywhere. That's why I haven't been to Europe yet, you guys. It's expensive. I know your guys' flights in between, let's say, like, you know, I don't know, anywhere. UK to France. I've seen some of them for $20, $30, $40. For us to go on any type of flight, you're looking at like $200 to $300 minimum, even if it's an hour and a half flight.
I make my own money, so I spend it how I like.
Me last summer, when I was almost $70,000 in credit card debt, had no income, but decided to go to take a trip to Paris, Spain, and Greece for 2 weeks.
I'm just living life. Hey.
You're living life in debt. First comment, this is wild. Period. When you invest in your desires, money finds you. When you invest in your desires, money finds you. How does that have that many likes? Someone says, okay, but you got rich. Culture and memories. Look, I'm all for creating memories, right? I got a lot of good memories. I didn't spend $10,000 for my amazing memories.
Can you get some towels for me, please? I'm really
I have
losing
a lot of debt and
blood.
I'm really trying to save money right
You
now.
sound like you're from London.
I just booked a trip to London and I leave in 2 weeks. There's like no shame in it. I don't love it. It's just wild that people get on here and like, I'm in horrible debt. I can't afford anything, but woo, EuroSummer. YOLO. Fucking crazy.
What you're doing is that first class? Where are you going? That's so much. What? That's not funny. You're yourself. What are you talking about? Hey guys,
Oh, I didn't. He is a wild character. She's 100K in debt and is still traveling. $100,000 in debt and just out there living her best life.
big expense on here is a medical thing. It's American Airlines. It's American. What?
I'm going to Switzerland.
This is Switzerland. Going to Switzerland, $100,000 in debt. This is how they feel too about it, right? It's just like, it's funny. Oh, I'm hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. I'm gonna go hit up Switzerland. One of the most, probably, I don't know what the rankings are for 2025, but one of the most expensive countries in the entire world. And you're $100,000 in debt.
And
Oh my. When? This is not funny. Shut the up.
in January.
Your life is on the line here, dude. And it's clearly all a joke to you. You don't give a
She doesn't.
No, you don't. You're laughing through this like it's all a joke. Ha ha, I'm destroying my life. Giggle, giggle.
No, I'm going to Switzerland in January for a ski trip.
Cancel it.
No.
Absolutely. Yeah, she ain't canceling nothing.
It's cheaper to go there. It's cheaper to go there than it is to go to Colorado.
It's cheaper to not
Well, I highly doubt that.
do any of it, you dumb human.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah, but
What do I do here then? What do I do here then? You don't make money and you just spend $1,000 and I know you're gonna spend more than that on this thing. What am I gonna do? You're not willing to sacrifice. You're not willing to sacrifice your biggest.
All right, Jesus Christ. Strikes me as I'm pretty, so things just work out for me. Sometimes I feel bad because I have $3,000 in debt and I feel so behind in life. Then I watch Caleb's videos. Yeah, some of these people are crazy in debt. Me debt-free in the UK because all my debt is back in the USA. To all my UK viewers, first of all, for this outfit, Jesus Christ, what are you wearing? Second of all, you know that she's going in debt in your country as well. She is just racking it up. I don't even know how it works. Do you restart over? Because I know the UK has like has a credit system, and a lot of other countries do. I know some of the I've looked into Italy before. Not a ton of massive credit lines down there, or it's just a little bit more complicated. Yeah, she is. She is spending it. Bills don't exist on vacation. Oh, she's just on vacation. She's on vacation in the UK and she thinks that her debt is not going to be there when she gets back. Somebody says, this is the first comment. Congrats, but please stop posting this. They may try to make laws preventing us from traveling by blocking our passports due to debt or something. Again, congrats. Oh my God. These are real people.
You having girl problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
The only problem you have is that hair color, or lack of hair color. $32,000 in student loan debt and a preference of spending money on traveling.
Cups of the rose.
Okay, it's pretty solvable, you know? Stop traveling so much. Comment saying we got one life, gonna spend it seeing beautiful places. Is this a generational thing? I don't know. I think it might be. It's got to be a generational thing.
I just saw this really great TikTok, and by just saw, I mean I saw it yesterday, and I don't remember the name of the person, but I just felt like I needed to reiterate the message and share it. But some girl said that your credit score doesn't matter in other countries and how it's very much a US thing. So what is stopping someone from taking out as large of a personal loan as they can and ignoring any debts they have and just moving and starting a beautiful life in another country? Because
it's immoral.
Why is it a great idea? I'm very tempted. I also know that your student loans get canceled after 27 years of living abroad. So
that's a pretty long commitment, Rebecca, to take out tens of thousands of dollars of loans for 27 years. It's just 27 years.
So if you have student loans, you could do that. And it's honestly, not the worst idea. Go move to Europe. Like, you'd have an amazing life there. I'm, like, very, very tempted.
Here's the thing. You don't fix bad money problems by just having money, right? If this person takes out a $50,000 loan, moves to Europe, that $50,000 is going to be gone in 1 year. And then you just still have your bad money habits that you're carrying over into another country, so then you can suck the life out of their country. I took out a $30,000 credit loan from CC and sold my Mercedes for $46,000, and I live in Peru and travel a lot for cheap. My rent is $700, food is $100 monthly. Oh, dude, it just feels so gross. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to act like nobody watching this video doesn't have debt. I know everybody has a little bit of debt or some debt, and then if you're fortunate, you don't have any. I have debt. I have debt on my home, you know? Luckily, my cars are paid off. I don't really have credit cards, but I do have debt, carry debt. But Jesus, it just feels so gross. You're just stealing.
I think he did it. But you know what? Even if he did do it, you know what I mean?
When my client allegedly maxed out their credit cards traveling Europe just to file for bankruptcy after. She's happy. She's getting tons of business from it. The attorney? She's like, yeah, go. It's fine. I'll file that bankruptcy for you. Meanwhile, this guy is over in Europe running into everyone asking him, oh, what's America like? Well, I don't know. I'm about to file for bankruptcy as soon as I get back home. Question, why must a person be late in payments before an interest rate? I don't know. The people are asking financial questions.
Biggest part of the credit card balance was last summer we went to Europe.
Oh, what the
and on that trip,
in what world do you guys think you can afford to go to Europe?
Well, back then.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
that's what you keep saying.
If you're gonna try pulling off the pink hair, at least make sure that your roots aren't showing underneath the wig that you're wearing. Like, come on, pull it forward a little bit.
Good.
But you
money
said it's on a
doesn't go
credit
as
card.
far as I thought.
You said it's on a credit card.
Well, yeah, because I was like, oh,
If you couldn't afford it, if you could afford it, you would have paid it off immediately.
yeah, I could have, and I had the money in
You
my
don't know
account
what a
at the
Ford
time.
is. You don't know what a credit card is. I need you to just like hide from money.
Yeah, well,
like,
I wouldn't
money's a danger to you. You
I
don't
wouldn't want to
respect
hide
it.
from it because I want it.
No, I don't think you do. You don't respect money. A lot of it is your fault. It's your behavior. But I really think that 9 years of not having any independence or any learning capability, you never learned the value of a fucking dollar.
Nope.
And this is insane.
She just says no.
Insanely clear. You also had a
Nearing,
$400 salon thing.
A salon?
$400 salon visit. And that's not even your real hair, so I'm confused.
I'm glad he commented on the hair. First comment, that's not even your real hair, so I'm confused.
Knew this was coming, but I was just kind of waiting for it to happen. I got my first comment today about how I am planning on traveling, or I'm traveling, but I also am in debt. I have just under $31,000 in debt between credit card, taxes, car, student loan. And I'm just going to make one thing very
Did she say student in there? I think she did, right? Did I hear that correctly?
I have just under $31,000 in debt between credit card, taxes, car, student loan, and I'm just gonna.
Okay, well, I will say that amount of debt. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. But you could eliminate that really quickly. The student debt is probably most of it, and the car.
Make one thing very clear. I'm going to live my life. I am going to take however much amount of money, whether it's $2,000 that I'm saving up, and put it towards travel versus putting it towards my debt. I'm going to do that. I'm 29 years old. I have no kids, no responsibilities aside from my bills, which I pay every month. I'm going to take my money and I'm going to go on vacation.
Deadpan stare into the camera. I'm going on vacation.
Okay? If you're somebody who has debt and you choose to not focus at all on any of your wants in life, then you gotta do you. I'm gonna take my hard-earned money and I'm gonna put some of it towards travel, but I'm budgeting for it. I'm not going into further debt to travel, which
you're also not paying off your debt.
A lot of people are probably doing and just not telling you and not being open about it. So all I'm gonna say is, yes, I have $31,000 in debt.
Will we start over now?
And I'm gonna go on my vacation with that debt at home, okay?
Cool. Awesome. Quality of life is so important because we have little control over the quantity, simultaneously planning as if I'll live forever, enjoy life like I could die tomorrow. It's a fine line. God, these Caleb Hammer ones are just everywhere.
Years old.
I spent like 10K going to Europe.
Ooh.
Yeah, for 5 weeks. And I know that it's not going to make me look good and people are going to have opinions about this, but I honestly do not regret that for a second.
Well,
It gave me like a
well, all right.
reason to want to live again. Honestly, when I quit my job, I had 10 to 15K saved up. Like as emergency
Why'd you quit your job?
savings. It was
Wait a second. Oh my God. Quit the job, had $10,000 to $15,000 saved up, went and spent $10,000 on a European vacation, and is wondering why you're in a horrible financial situation. Oh my gosh. All right. If it changed her life and made her want to live again, then that 10K was an investment. I mean, look, if she was thinking about, taking herself out or something like that, then yeah, sure. But I highly doubt that. It was probably more of just like an impulse. I want to go do this, so I'm going to go do it. Goodbye. When none of my Italy content has gone viral, so the credit card debt I thought the creator fund would pay for is just actually debt. No way. Okay, I'll tell everyone right now. You do not make any money from the creator fund on TikTok. You thought you were just going to blow up because you went to Italy and what? You have blonde hair? You're a blonde hair American in Italy? I'm going to make a bunch of money taking photos. Oh, God. The rage bait should work at least. Somebody says, if it helps, this was on my FYP and I just binged your Italy content. Congratulations, Bethany. You just made 0.01 cents.
Sapphire prefer. What the f are you doing?
So the Sapphire has my Europe trip on it.
Oh my goodness.
And
When
do I go
In debt, but spending $9,000 for a trip to Europe.
to Europe?
You haven't yet?
No, I go in April.
What did this cost? You animal.
This is... She's on a financial show because she has financial problems while having a $9,000 Europe trip planned.
Beast of a creature. You can't even pay your fucking mortgage.
Can't pay your mortgage?
I paid $9,000.
$9,000?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
For 35 days around Europe.
Where are you going?
Barcelona, Amsterdam, London, Germany, Rome, Athens.
How can you even take that much time off
Oh
of
my
work?
God.
Because I can.
Should you? It's all commission based.
I get hourly too.
Yeah, but that's tiny.
I mean, yeah, but I'll still have it.
Yeah, but you already can't pay your mortgage, and then you're spending $8,000 on an interest agreement.
Not being able to pay your mortgage and going on vacation is fucking crazy work.
When I'm on vacation, one thing about me, I'm swiping that card because I don't believe in budgeting when on vacation. The key is you budget before you get on vacation. Then you swipe while you're on vacation, and then you worry when you get back. That's the timeline. I'm not gonna mince my dollars while I'm on vacation. That sounds like a problem for future me. I don't even know that man yet, to be honest.
That's a problem for future me.
So I'm going to just do me. I'm going to live my life, and I'm going to buy what I want to buy, experience what I want to experience. Feel me? And then worry when I get back.
Don't feel you.
That's just my vibe. Now, one thing for sure, this is fiscally irresponsible. However, it would also be irresponsible of me to not enjoy my time. I worked hard all year so that I can go on this trip. Now that I'm here, I'm spending.
All right. Somebody says, future me technically isn't my problem. Oh, dear Lord. Your trip in Europe has come to an end and you're on your way back home with $21,000 in debt, $400 in souvenirs, and $2 in your bank account. But most importantly, you're going back home with countless new memories. So the next time when you guys see like a crazy stat and it's like Americans are this amount in debt, now you understand. And it's your fault that Europe is just so beautiful. Everyone wants to go there. They're willing to take out tens of thousands of dollars to come visit your guys' countries.
Of even having the credit cards, because you guys just f it up every time.
Yeah.
Trip to Greece on credit cards can't even pay utilities.
5 times we f it up. What are we doing?
I don't have any credit cards. These are yours.
I don't spend on my credit cards. It's not that Amex right there is almost 100% from the trip to Greece. 100%.
Trip to Greece? In what f***ing world can we afford to go to Greece? You can't pay your business. What are you guys talking about? When did you guys go to Greece?
They have a business too. They own a business, can't pay utilities, and they're going to Greece.
Who are you going to Greece? What the? When the did you guys go to Greece?
2022.
Why?
Because I don't know.
She spends almost all of her money on travel.
I just wanted to go. It was on my bucket
I want
list.
to experience it.
You're
It's on my
both
bucket
beyond
list.
irresponsible with money, just in your completely different ways. You can't manage a business to save your life. Let's be honest.
Wait a second. They said they used the Amex for their Greece trip. You can't use Amex, right? I'm pretty sure you can't use Amex.
And
think
you
I'm doing
can't
all right.
manage your personal spending and desires to save your life. Well, let's be honest. You're doing all right. You've had 3 months of loss and you can't tell me why.
Yeah, it could be worse.
It is worse, bro. It's worse. Jesus Christ, dude. Me calculating how much debt I'm going to be in after living abroad, traveling to all the places I want to go. Smile on the face while doing it. Smile on the face. Oh, the arrogance. Dear God, Americans really do suck. All right, guys, that was fun. I had a blast. Hopefully you guys had a good laugh. Pretty insane. Sad for me and my fellow countrymen and women just not giving a fuck about anything. But all right, I'm getting out of here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.